What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. This is the Madison League Cup round number 6, the last and final round. On the bottom, we have Alex, who we already featured for, playing his Volcanion deck. And on top, we actually have a new person that we haven't seen, and that is Josh. Not me, don't be confused. Playing... I don't know what he's playing because we haven't seen him before. I mean, by the title, you can already tell. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, it's Raichu Mega Rayquaza. I think that's what it is. We'll find out here together. Like I said, I don't know exactly what he's playing, but we know Alex is playing his Volcanion deck. We have featured him earlier these rounds. So both players are going to set up. Whoever wins this match will make into cut. I'm like 99% sure. I'm like 100% sure, actually. So we see Alex start with Volcanion. Going to use Hoopa, Scondring, getting a Salamence. Man, this view is so beautiful. Like, this is like a really good picture. Alright, Salamence, Volcanion, and just those two. So he probably already has a Shaman in hand if he opted not to grab a Shaman this turn. We'll see a Volcanion come down. Come on, Josh, get it together. Skyfield, Ultra Ball, Fire to G. Okay. I'm gonna look to see what's in his hand. Come on, Alex, what are you doing? Why are you not showing your hand? The whole point of this view is so we can see your hand, and you're holding it way too close to you. We'll see an Ultra Ball discard, a Lysander, and a Fire Energy. Maybe to grab a Shaman, maybe Baby Volcanion. Yep, Baby Volcanion will come down. Okay, and turn one, he is doing pretty well. He's gotten 3 Volcanions, a Salamence, Hoopa, and a Volcanion. Alright, so we'll see a Volcanion come down. And let's see, Fire Energy stab Volcanion, and Escape Rope send the Volcanion to the axe spot. And Sycamore. Wow, that's a fantastic turn so far. Alright, does he find Max Elixirs? That's the next question. If he finds a Max Elixirs, he can get some more energy. And I do see one in his hand. So Max Elixir number 1. Putting a Fire Energy on that Salamence. He must know what his opponent is playing if he's pounded the Salamence. Because if I was playing against this, I'm like, oh, we're playing against Raichu or something. Alright, but it looks like he does know what he's playing against. That's why he's pounded that Salamence instead. So we'll see a Training Zone 4 Floatstone. Okay. I mean, I think at this point, like, you should know what all the top tables are. Unfortunately, like, so that way you kind of know what to prepare against, stuff like that. That's what usually happens at tournaments. Like, you see, you know, what other opponents are playing, you get mentally prepared to play against these guys, and I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So this guy will come down, Hoopa, going to use Scondring, search for 3 new EX Pokemon, and let's see what Josh does here. Does he find some... I mean, like I said, he's playing Mega Rayquaza, and we see a Rayquaza, a Shaman, and maybe another Rayquaza. I imagine that's what we see right there. Alright. And this should be very interesting. Ooh, Alex's hand. Does he have a supporter card? Did a shuffle. Does he have a supporter card in there? I don't think I saw one. I saw like multiple Fire Energies. So Rayquaza, full Rayquaza, Lightning on that Rayquaza, Shaman setting up for like 2. Okay, that's not very good. We'll see a Hoopa. Going to use Scondring again, search for 3 new EX Pokemon, and you can see what Alex did power up this Salamence EX. Beastie Fling right now is doing 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 206 damage. So we see Josh grab a Rayquaza, a Shaman, and another Mega Ray, or not another, just a Mega Rayquaza. I should have said another Rayquaza. But we'll see those cards go into his hand. Does he find a way to Lysander up that Salamence? Take a knockout this turn. That would be insane. So Rayquaza will come down. Alright, forgot a card. There we go. He's got 6 on the bench. Was he an Escape Rope? And let's see who Alex sends up here. Probably, like, Hoopa is not too bad. Like, Hoopa getting knocked out, like, whatever. It's Hoopa. I don't care too much about that guy. And we'll see Josh. Looks like he'll promote his own Hoopa. Alright, so the battle of the Hoopas. And does Josh just Mega Evolve? Does he Shaman for a couple cards? And you go to Mega Evolve on Alex's turn. Alright. So we'll see a Floatstone to the Hoopa, which is really nice for Alex. Getting that free treat automatically off. And we'll see a Fire Energy be attached to that Salamence. We'll see triple Steam Up. Oh my goodness. Alright, triple Steam Up. We'll see your Treat. And a Power Heater for 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Wow, that is crazy. Alright, so we'll see 110 damage coming down. Going to put another energy on that Salamence and 1 on the Volcanion. Alright, so on to Josh's turn. Does he have anything to get Hoop out of the active? Maybe a Lysander up a Salamence. There we see another Shaman setting up for 2. He does have a Sycamore in hand, but yeah, no Lysander. So if Josh attacks his turn, he will be able to knock out this Volcanion, but what does that do to you? I don't know. There's a Spiel of Rayquaza, Mega Rayquaza coming down. Does he have a DC? He could Circle Circuit, but nope. Gonna put a Light Energy on that Rayquaza EX, and we'll see a pass on to Alex's turn. And Alex doesn't really have too much. He has an Energy Volt, gonna get 2 Fire Energies from his discard pile back into his hand. He'll be able to double Power Heater this turn, or double Steam Up and take a Knockout. Another Energy Volt, get 2 Fire Energies in hand, go to Power Heater once, attach a Fire Energy, and we'll see a Power Heater for the Knockout. Wow. And a Shaman for 6 new cards. Alright, let's see what does he find with this Shaman for 6. And I don't know what you really want to find here. Maybe a Floatstone plus a Lyson to bring up a Rayquaza, but that doesn't really matter too much. I think you're fine with just like Power Heatering, get some more energies on the field, put one on the Volcanion with 2 energies, one on the 1 energy, or with the 0 energies, and have 2 Pokemon ready to go. So, yeah, we'll see probably Power Heater for the Knockout. He's doing some math there. He's doing some figuration. What do I want to do here? He could Lyson up a Shaman, take a Knockout that way, and just like, that's pretty cool as well. If he wants to go that way, but I think just Knockout Hoopa is fine. Now, if he does have a Lysander, I might actually Lysander Shaman take a Knockout this turn. Just so I have it in my discard pile, so I can okay, nope, gonna be a Seeker. Bring up that Mega Rayquaza instead. Gonna hit it for 110. Nope, gonna switch into a Salamence and Beastly Fang for the Knockout. Alright, so he's gonna Beastly Fang. Taking a Knockout, going to 4 price cards. On a Josh's turn, it's gonna, like, we're gonna have a battle here. DC to the active. We'll see 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. He does knock out the Salamence. We'll see it end, putting Alex down to 4. Josh will get 6. Alright. Yeah, I think I'd rather would have just like knocked out the Hoopa, put some energies on the field, maybe Lyson with a Shaman, take a knockout that way, and put. I think like either one of those plays is fine. He already had a Lyson discard pile. Obviously, I forgot that he discarded one. But here we go, guys. Let's see what do both players find. We see Alex really not find anything right now, but he could top deck something. So Josh can Ammo Break for the Knockout, and that's what we see. All right, going down to 4 price cards. Alex will promote the Hoopa, and let's see what does he find with this top deck. Puts a Fear Belt on that Volcanion next, okay? Fire Energy to Volcanion, and Baby Volcanion come down to Sycamore, discard his hand, draws 7 new cards. Can he find multiple Fire Energies, take a knock on the active? If he does, he'll actually be in a really good place because Josh doesn't have a retaliation right now. So Volcanion will come up. Right now, Volcanion's doing 140. And that's what we're going to see is 140 damage come down, which doesn't knock out the Mega Rayquaza, but it does allow you to maybe knock out next turn with the Volcanion, with the Baby Volcanion. We'll see a Spearlink come down. We will see probably a VS Seeker or Sycamore if he has that in his discard pile. So Ultra Ball, discarding 2 cards from his hand, discards in. And a Hex Maniac. A Hex Maniac. I might have kept that. Yeah, I think I might have kept that Hex Maniac, because if you get Hex here, you make it where Alex can't take a knockout on your Mega Rayquaza, really. But he's going to grab a Dragonite, okay. Gonna use Pull Up, get 2 base Pokemon out of his discard pile, which could be like another Rayquaza. Yeah, gonna grab another Rayquaza. Okay, that's all he can really grab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'd be his 8th bitch spot. Alright, and does he VS Seeker for Hex? DC on that Rayquaza, double puzzle time. I think with this, you grab a Hex and like a Mega Rayquaza. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. We'll see a Mega Rayquaza come down and probably a Hex Maniac. Most likely, okay, Hex Maniac will come down and we'll see an Ammo Break for the Knockout going down to 2 price cards. And if you're Alex here, you are in trouble for sure. Like, you're like, oh no, what do I do? I have angered this monster. If I was Josh, I might have actually grabbed like Hex and a VS Seeker. That way you have a Lysander for next turn to bring up a Volcanion, take a knockout. There was a Flowstone going to the Volcanion X, okay. But either way, Josh is looking fine. There's no way Alex can like realistically take a knockout unless he like energies, double max elixir. Because right now he has a 140 HP. And yeah, there's really no way he can take a knockout. So let's see what Alex does here. Put it down to Baby Volcanion. We'll see it end. Gonna put Josh down to 2, and Alex will get 4 new cards. Now, with this, I mean, I don't know. Like, you gotta think Alex is in trouble here. This Mega Rayquaza is kind of just running him over, and just really can't do much about it. And let's see what both players find. Fury Ball, Ultra Ball, Max Elixir, and no, that's not what he wanted. But just Josh find a Lysander this turn to Lysander up a Shaman to win the game. So we'll see I think a Max Elixir grabbing Fire Energy to that bench Volcanion. All right, but we'll see a Retreat and a Power Heater getting 2 energies on the field. And if you're Alex here, you're definitely sweating. There's a Fear Belt to that bench Volcanion. It doesn't matter. Rayquaza is taking a knockout no matter what. Baby Volcanion will come up, and we'll see a Power Heater getting 2 Fire Energies on the field. Alright, so we're going to see, does Josh have way to win right now or not? That's always the question here. Does your opponent have a Lysander off this end? We'll see a Power Heater. Alright. And Josh will draw a card. Does he have a way to Lysander to win the game? Even if he doesn't, all he really needs is an energy for the next turn to take a knockout with his bench Rayquaza. So on Alex's turn, I'm going to draw a card. If he finds a Fire Energy, he will be able to Volcanion Heat for the knockout. But yeah, we're going to see. I think Josh has got this game. I mean, okay, so Alex can take a knockout. It is going to come down to just Josh find an energy. If he does, he'll be able to Ember Break for the knockout and be good to go. Now, if Alex, if he can maybe counter, play a counter stadium and make it where your opponent can't one-shot your Volcanion, that'd be really cool as well. We see a Shaman go into his hand, and I only see Skyfields in his deck, and if that's the case, he's in trouble. If you're Alex, you definitely you try to you play Shaman, try to find an end, put him down to 1 card, and hope he doesn't find anything off that end to win. Well, I mean 2 because he'll draw a card. So Shaman's sitting up for a couple, 3 Lysander, VS Seeker, and he will be able to end this turn. But he doesn't have energy just yet. Oh no, this is very problematic here. We'll see an end. Alex will get 4 cards while Josh only gets 1. And does Alex find a Fire Energy? If he does not, he will lose this game. We'll just Ember Break, do a billion damage. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 240 damage. Yeah, that's a scary number right there. So let's see, what does Alex find off these 4 cards? Does he find a Fire Energy? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh man, the 4th card was a Fire Energy. Alright, so that will come up, and we'll see a knockout going into 2 prize cards. Does Josh find an energy? Since the Raichu does have free retreat. And does Josh find a Lightning, a DC, some way to take a knockout this turn? And we'll see a pass on to Alex's turn. He does have a Ranger. He could play that. But outside of that, he really can't take a knockout right now. So we'll see Trainers, but look at top 4 cards of his deck, hitting 2 Fire Energies, a VS Seeker, and a Skyfield. And now with this, I don't know what you really grab here. If you're Alex, you could just Volcanion Heat for the knockout, sure. So see a VS Seeker go in his hand. Okay, I mean, we get to see a Ranger, then a Volcanion Heat for knockout. Sorry, he's already Volcanion Heat. You can't use it back to back unless you have some way to clear the condition. But yeah, will Alex play a Sycamore, try to get more Fire Energies on the field? It realistically doesn't matter. So VS Seeker for the Hoopa, okay. And we're going to see a pass, and that's actually a fantastic play. And a Skyfield. Oh, I mean, a Score Sure is bumping both players' bench down to 5. Now Josh needs to find a Floatstone plus an energy for his turn. Does he find that or not? If he does not, and we see Alex take this game. Oh my goodness. You thought, Alex, he was out of it. There's no way he could win. And Alex, with the Lysander, bring it to the Hoopa, get it stuck in the active spot. So maybe not knock out the Hoopa a long time ago did perfectly for Alex, because he was able to, later on take a knockout the Hoopa for the last 2 prize cards, which is fantastic. We're going to go to game number 2, and that was insane. That end out of 1 is what makes or break Pokemon nowadays. If you get in out of 1 card, you're just like, oh man, I didn't hit anything. But if you hit a Sycamore, your opponent's like, oh, I ended the 1 and he hit a Sycamore. It's always funny to hear the end stories. You either lost because you drew bad, or you lost because your opponent drew, and it's always really funny to hear that afterwards. Oh man, blah blah blah. And I'm like, guys, be quiet. I know how Pokemon works. This ends have been around for 7 years now. Calm down. And we know what this card does by now. But on to game number 2, man, that was a really good game. Cannot complain at all. I think both players did play fantastically. Did everything they needed in their powers to try to win the game. But Josh will go first. We gotta hope he finds his Mega Rayquaza, turn 2 knockout, be really nice. I think he did do that last game though. But here we go, guys. Both players will set up and own the game number 2. There's the handshake, and let's see what happens. Alex will start that style match, which he really doesn't want to do. We see an Ultra Ball from Josh, just carding in and a Lightning. To grab a Hoopa, use Scoundering, search for 3 new EX Pokemon. And what Josh really wants to do here is play a turn 1 Hex. If he can Hex, shut down like Steam Ups and Setups and Scounderings, you're good to go. So see Josh find 2 Mega Rayquaza and a Shaman, okay. Does he have a DCE? Does he have a not a Fear Belt, a Spear Link in hand? So see Rayquaza, and a Shaman. So Rayquaza, Spear Link, Mega Rayquaza, Trainer's Mode. Look at top cards of his deck. He finds a Skyfield. I think he had a Max Elixir, but he opted not to grab it right now. I think our Max Elixir actually, like, not a Max Elixir, a Mega Turbo would actually be a little bit better. But whatever, he's playing it, not me. He knows what he's doing. He's made it this far, round number 5. He knows how to play his deck. So we'll see, and let's see what he decides to do here. We'll see a Shaman setting up. Okay. Oh, his stuff is upside down. Okay. See Puzzle Time via Secret Trainer's Mill. As the Trainer's Mill, he finds looks like a Raichu, Escape Rope, DC, and something else. And he could. Okay, Puzzle Time going in his hand. Does he have double puzzle already? I mean, that's be $1 million question. Can he double puzzle? And if he double puzzle, what does it get him out? I don't know. I do not know that answer. But I'm gonna get a good shuffle and let's see what happens with Josh. He is gonna play double puzzle. Okay, grabbing a Lightning and then the Trainer's Mill. Right? We'll see a Lightning probably go on the bench for Mega Rayquaza. We'll see a Trainer. Oh, yes, Ultra Ball, Trainer's Mill. Hacks Maniac, and we'll see a pass on an Alex turn. That's what you really want to do turn 1 is play an Hacks. We see Alex does have an Ultra Ball. He has a Skyfield. He's got some other stuff, but he'll not be able to grab Hoopa. He could, but it won't do anything. We see Ultra Ball discarding a Fire and a Skyfield, and let's see what he gets with this. Probably just a Baby Volcanion. That's what we see here. Okay. And does Alex have a Float Stone? There's one in his deck I see right now. I see 2 in his deck. I see an Escape Rope, a Switch, and so he has plenty of outs. Like he has a ton of outs to hit a way to retreat into the Volcanion. But with that Volcanion, he has to find a Volcanion EX plus a Fire Energy and actually Power Heater this turn to get some energies on the field. Alright, so here we go. What does he find? A Fire Energy to Volcanion. Okay, Sycamore, discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. And let's see, what does Alex find with the Sycamore? Does he find a Float Stone, a Switch, and Escape Rope? Let's see. What does he find? A Volcanion. So Ultra Ball, discarding Ultra Ball and a Fire Energy. Gonna grab a Volcanion next. Alright. Does he have a way to retreat the Salamence? If he does, he'll be on a Power Heater. Get some energies on the field and put some pressure on Josh. Okay. We see a Max looks like the top cards of his deck. There's a Fire Energy, and he's gonna keep on digging, just see what's all on his deck. He'll put a Fire Energy on that Volcanion next. Okay. And you gotta think, since he didn't play Switch or Escape Rope, he definitely, he doesn't have it, because he definitely was put a Fire Energy on that Salamence instead on that Volcanion, because Beast Fang will take a knockout. Oh, he did have a Float Stone. Okay, never mind, I lied. Alright, so Volcanion come down, Power Heater, getting 2 Fire Energies on the field, and go put one of the Salamence and one on the Volcanion EX. Alright, so over to Josh's turn. Gonna play Trainer's Mill. Look at the top 4 cards of his deck. Yeah, if I was Alex, I'd rather put 2 Fire Energies on a Salamence to threaten a turn 2 Beastie thing. But we see Josh playing the Trainer's Mill, discarding Ultra Ball and a Sycamore. Maybe grabbing a second Hoopa. We know he plays that. He's going to grab just a Shaman, which might mean the second Hoopa's prized. Maybe let's keep it for later on, just in case his opponent does play down the Scorched Earth to discard his Skyfield. Alright, so let's see, what does Josh do? You're going to set up some new cards. He finds an Escape Rope, Pikachu, Mega Rayquaza. Alright, so he will be able to Escape Rope this turn, but does he have his Porter card? He does have VS Seeker, so he can Escape Rope, Pikachu will come down. And we'll see an Escape Rope get the Shaman out of the active, but Alex did put down another Baby Volcanion, so he can sacrifice that. So Mega Rayquaza coming to the X spot. We'll see a VS Seeker, or maybe a Hax. Nope, going to Sycamore, discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. And yep, Sycamore discard a Dragonite. Oh no, that's never good. And a Parallel City, so he does play his own Parallel City as well, which is very interesting. Maybe the Parallel City's in there to help out against Rainbow Road, because you could put it down to 3. So train as well for Puzzle Time, okay. And does he find a DCE? That's the main question. If he doesn't find a DCE, he will not be able to attack this turn. All right. So does he have a DC or not? Oh man, that would not be good. Let's see. Does he find anything or not? Oh boy. I don't think he has a DC. I think if he did have a DC, he would just like slap it to the Mega Rayquaza. We'll see retreat instead into the Pikachu. It might see that's not even Nuzzle. That's an agility. So Mega Turbo to the bitch. Mega Rayquaza, okay. And we'll see a pass on Alex's turn. That's very unfortunate for Josh. All right. So, we top deck a Sycamore, discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. No fire energies in the discard pile, or he definitely would have energy. We'll get those fire energies out of there. Are you kidding me? But does Alex have a fire energy? Okay, there's a train as well, escape rope, fire energy, fear belt. All right, so fear belt's really nice to put on the Volcanion. I don't know, it doesn't matter really, and like realistically, it doesn't matter. Like Josh has so many Pokemon now that can one shot it, unless when if Alex can bump a Stadium plus a Fear Belt, then he's okay. So Ultra Ball is kind of Volcanion and a Sycamore. Now this could grab a Hoopa. Hoopa can use Scoundering Search for like a billion Pokemon, like double Volcanion Shaman, and be good to go. But nope, just grab a Volcanion next. Okay. Can he double Steam Up plus Energy Attachment? If he will, if he does, he could knock out this Pikachu this turn. It's always really good to take knockouts. So Volcanion coming down. We'll see. Fear Belt to the bench, Volcanion next, okay. And do we see a pass? Shaman, okay, nope, Shaman coming down, sitting up for 5 new cards, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he does have double fire energy. He does have double fire energy and an energy attachment, so nope, do attach to the bench actually, okay. Switch into the Volcanion, and he's gonna double Power Heater that way, and he'll take a knockout. Wonder why he decided to play the... I guess he wants to power up 2 Pokemon. That's why he decided to play Switch instead. So, on to Josh turn. Going to draw a card. Gonna look through his discard pile. See what's all in there. Alright, so DC to the active. But he needs to find a license to bring up that Salamence. That is the key here. If he does not find a license for that Salamence, he puts himself in a very bad position because Beast Fling will knock you out. Like it is doing 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, does 310 damage. But no, go to license and bring up the Shaman actually, okay. Alright, so maybe he doesn't have another Pokemon, and that's why he's forced to bring up the Shaman. Alright, so that's not good. Alright, so on Alex's turn, I'm going to draw a card. He would have beastly frame for the knockout, but Josh in a bad position. I mean, Josh, if he finds a DC Mega Turbo plus 2 Pokemon, he'll be able to take a knockout. Alright, so we see a, beastly frame for the knockout going out of 3. Alright, we see another Mega Rayquaza coming up, and does Josh find a way to knock out the active? There's a DCE. Do we see, or there's a Hoopa, use Scoundering Search for 3 new EX Pokemon, okay. Probably got my Rayquaza, Shaman, and maybe just those 2, if that's the case. We'll see. Unless he has a Link in hand. If he has a Link in hand, he can grab a Rayquaza, Mega Rayquaza, and a Link. But gonna grab a Jolteon, and no Mega Rayquaza. Oh no, that is not good if you're Josh, because you need another Mega Rayquaza just in case Alex does knock out your active. So Jolteon come down, okay. Spirit Link to the... Oh, does he... Oh man, does he play Ninja Boy? That'd be so dirty to see. See a puzzle time. Rearrange top 3 cards of his deck. And man, does Josh find anything or not? Is he in trouble? Going to Sycamore, discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. And I don't think that's... Okay, there's a Mega Turbo, so he will be able to take a knockout going out of 2 prize cards. But if Alex can take a retaliation knockout, he'll be good to go. He does need to find another 3, 6, 7, 9, 10. Yeah, he needs to find another Volcanion and 3 Fire Energies to take a knockout this turn. Alright, so let's see. Can Alex do it? 3, 6, 7, 9, 10. Yeah, gonna put the Volcanion X. And can Alex take a knockout here? Oh boy, let's see. If he does, then he's good to go. I mean... Josh really doesn't have retaliation. There's a Scorched Earth coming down. Josh will discard the Shame with a 2 damage on it. That's fine. Let's see, what does Alex do here? We'll see. Oh boy, does he avoid take a knockout? That is, it's always a question. That's always the question when you're playing against, I mean, just in general, can you take back knockouts? Because of If Alex does take a knockout here, I'm pretty sure Josh has a VS Seeker in hand. He has a billion cards in his hand, so he'll be good to go. You definitely need to knock out the active. You don't worry about Sycamore and you don't worry about anything else. He does have a Fishman, but Fishman will not take a knockout. He needs to find another Volcanion EX. Oh man. Alright, so he's gonna look through his discard pile, see what's all in there. He will probably have to Sycamore this turn. He does have an end, but you don't end here. You have to play. Oh, Fishman. Okay, at least fire he's back of his hand. I don't think it's a knockout, right? Unless I'm crazy. Unless I'm bad at math. 130, 160, 190. Yeah, only 200. That's not enough for the knockout. All right. I guess it'll come down to does Josh. Okay, Scorcher for 2, and he. Oh, no. Flow Stone to Volcanion next. Okay. Well, that's not good. Double Steam Up. Okay. Fire Energy Attachment. And that would not take a knockout to do 200 damage. Oh no. But does Josh have a license or not? 6, 12, 18, 200 damage on that active. Oh man. That's way too much damage. It should be a 2 instead of 4, but whatever. We know what it is. There's a Skyfill up with that Scorched Earth. Super Rod shovels Pokemon back in his deck. And it seems like, Josh is playing so quick right now. It looks like he does have the answer. There's a Mega Rayquaza, Rayquaza, and a Dragonite going back into his hand. As long as he holds an Ultra Ball or Sycamore, his odds. I mean, I think if you're Josh here. Oh, he actually needs to find 2 Pokemon. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20. Yeah, he has to find 2 Pokemon with this. Alright. So, we'll see Josh use Sycamore, discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. And does he find 2 Pokemon? If he does, he will take a knockout, taking this game and going down to game number 3. We'll see a Rayquaza come down, we'll see a Pikachu come down, and we'll see an Emma Break for the knockout, taking the game. Ultra Ball, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. He's doing like plenty already. He already had the knockout beforehand with just a Mega Rayquaza and a Pikachu. But guys, on to game number 2. Oh man, that was another crazy close game. These have been good games. I cannot complain about these at all. If Alex were to hit a Volcanion X off that Scorched Earth for 2, I would have freaked out. I would be like, oh my goodness, that's amazing. But we're to game number 3. Alex will go first. I think what did hurt Alex a lot was that turn 1 hacks. Well, maybe. I don't know, because Alex had a chance later in game to grab a Hoopa, but opted not to get one. So maybe his Hoopa EX was prized. I don't know. I wasn't there, so I don't know. But both players are going to set up, find 7 new cards, and let's see what happens in game number 3, guys. Do you want Volcanion to take it, or do you want this Mega Rayquaza Raichu deck? Actually, what I really want to see is a Raichu take a knockout. That'd be insane to see. But guys, here we go. Volcanion, Ultra Ball for Alex, discarding Volcanion and a Sycamore. Gonna grab Hoopa, use the Scoundrel and search for 3 new EX Pokemon. Alrighty. So let's see. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. No, just gonna grab a Shaman actually. Alright, so just gonna grab a Shaman. I did see a Volcanion already in his hand. So maybe he has multiple in hand. I just don't know about it. So that's pretty good right there, because that's what you usually Hoopa for, is for those 3 guys. So Max looks to look at top cards of his deck, and he doesn't find a Fire Energy, unfortunately. Oh no. Alright, so gonna shuffle up here. That's very unfortunate, okay? So we'll see. Does he have a supporter card? Energy attachment. We'll see a Flowstone to the active. We'll see a VS Seeker for Sycamore. Discard his hand. Hey, there's Hoopa that he was going to Ultra Ball for. But now it's in the discard pile, so he has 1 more bench space, which is always great. Fire Energy deactive, and see a Steam Up. Okay, and a pass onto Josh's turn. Now that could be a really scary Fire Energy attachment, because if Josh can knock out that Volcanion, you can't really attack next turn. Regardless, you're in trouble if he does 180 damage this turn, which seems impossible, but is very, very doable with Mega Rayquaza. When I played it for the ARG states, I did it almost every single game, and it is very easily done. So both players gonna find 6 new cards. Alex finds a Fire Energy. Josh, does he find a way to take a knockout? There's an Ultra Ball, discarding a Super Rod, and maybe the Sycamore. I think you discard Sycamore here to grab Hoopa, put down Jolteon, and then you Hoopa for 3 new EX Pokemon, put a Spearlink on one of them, and then be able to draw more cards with the Shaman. So Rayquaza, Mega Rayquaza, and a Shaman, okay. He does have Jolteon in hand as well, but he did not find a Lightning Energy to discard, which is the big thing here. Alright, so both players are going to shuffle up. We'll see a Jolteon, Shaman setting up for some more cards, okay. And we see a Shaman in hand. I see a Trainer's Mail. I see a Puzzle of Time. Trainer's Mail. Look at the top cards of his deck. There's a DC right there. Oh, there's an Ultra Ball. Okay, nope. Discards a Skyfield and a Sycamore. Okay. And this is where if he were to attach to Spirit Lake, you'd actually be able to Mega Evolve right now. Which is really good, but man, not finding a single Lightning Energy to discard is very disappointing if you're Josh here. Like, not be able to get a Lightning Energy to discard spell, not be able to use Mega Turbo as of right now is very bad. So we're gonna see let's see what happens. Okay. So we'll see a Shaman gonna come down, set up some more cards. He finds a DCE, but he has no real way to attack this turn, unfortunately. No Lightning in the discard pile. We see double Mega Turbo. Ooh. Can this get something spicy? Yeah, I'm not sure what two cards he grabbed it, and see, it was too fast. But we'll see a Trainer's Mail. Look at top cards of his deck. I mean, he has played a billion cards. There's a Mega Turbo. Does he find a Lightning Energy discard? Oh, I don't think he has one in hand, though. Oh, man. If he had a Lightning Energy, he'd be really good. Get that turn one knockout. I just can't believe he hasn't found a Lightning Energy. And Shaman going to set up, and no, I don't think I saw one. A Mega Rayquaza, and we'll see a pass on to Alex third. Oh, man. If you're Josh there, you're kind of like feeling kind of bad. Like, man, I almost had the knockout, but then I didn't. Fear Built to the Salamence. Scorchers coming down. We'll see a Volcanion next coming down as well. We'll see double Steam Up and a Sycamore. Discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. Can he attach a Fire G per turn? That'd be really cool to put one of the Salamence. Try to get that power for next turn. Trainer's Mail. Finds an Interretrieval. Fighting Fear Belt. And let's see what he grabs here. Fear Belt. Okay. Alright. That's not a bad idea. But he's going to touch the energy to that Salamence most likely. Then Power Heater. Get some more energies in play. Yeah, we'll see attachments to the Salamence most likely. Trainer's Mail, look at top cards of his deck. There's a Max Looks alright. That's what you need there. I think what you do right now is Max Looks to the bench Volcanion if this hits, and then you attach the Fire Gene to the other Pokemon. Yeah, I think you spread the energies out. I think both Volcanion and Salamence get Fire Energies. And let's see, nope, gonna put a Fire Gene on that Salamence, and we'll see a Power Heater doing 3, 6, 70 damage. So Fire Gene that guy and a Fire Gene that guy, okay. On to Josh's turn, let's see what happens. Does he find an energy plus a life standard to knock out the Salamence? Well, he actually needs to find more than that. He has to find a Stadium card and some other stuff. So we see a Sycamore discarding a bunch of stuff. If he finds a Lightning Energy, he will be able to take a knockout, but that BC Flame will knock him back out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, doing 310 damage. Wow. So Alex promote the Salamence, draw a card, and we'll see a Fire Detachment to Volcanion. We'll see maybe just a knockout here. Yeah, going down to 4 prize cards, okay. We'll see a Jolteon come up. It does have free retreat, which is great. We'll see a DC attachment. Josh needs to find a Mega Turbo, a Stadium, and 3 more Pokemon to knock out the active. Alright, that's a lot to ask for. And if he doesn't, well, no matter what, this BC Flame's going to knock out another Pokemon. There's 5 of your opponent's side of the field. So Ultra Ball, just got an Ultra Ball and a Spirit Link, okay. And let's see what does this grab him. Maybe another Shaman, maybe a Pikachu, because if he whiffs the knockout this turn, he could promote Pikachu this turn. And yeah, we'll see Pikachu going into his hand, which is fine. That's a great play as well. Okay. And let's see what else does Josh have here. He needs to get something going for sure. Yeah, can he knock out the... If he can knock out Salamence plus Hacks, that'd be like in the perfect world. But we'll see Sycamore, discarding Hoopa. And he has discarded a bunch of Pokemon. He has discarded a ton of Pokemon for sure. Let's see what Josh does. Does he find a Mega Turbo or not? Does he find a Skyfield? Does he find 3 Pokemon? That's a lot to ask for sure. We'll see an Escape Rope. I mean, if you're Alex here, you send him probably the Volcanion with the 2 energies. Because if Josh had a knockout, he would definitely have promoted he would definitely have knocked out the Salamence. But if you're Alex here, you promote the Volcanion with the Fear Belt. I think it's what you definitely do here. He has a Fire Gene in hand. If he has a Fire Gene plus a Lysander, he's good to go. So yeah, I'm gonna promote the Volcanion. Josh will promote the Pikachu, and we'll see a pass on to Josh's turn. On Alex's turn. Now Alex does have a Lysander. He does have a Fighter G, so he will be able to knock out a bench Pokemon with his Volcanion EX. Alright, and time has been called as well. Looks like Alex is turn number 1. Alright, so we'll see a Fire G to the active, Lysander Shaman, and take a knockout going out of 2 prize cards. I'm going to treat to Salamence actually, okay? And he can VS for Lyson to bring up that Mega Rayquaza and make it where Josh can't attack. He discards Pikachu on accident, but that's fine. Alex threw it back down the field. Alright, so turn number 2. Can Josh... Oh, man. What's going to come down to is an N. Josh, you know, he can take a knockout, but there's realistically no way he can win. There's a Skyfield coming down, and we are going to see an N, most likely. Yeah, BC Flames taking a knockout. It can knock out whoever. We'll see Shaman coming up, and we'll see a Sky Turn. Raichu will come down. And there is no end, and Alex will win this game on turn 3 of time via Seeker, bringing up a Shaman EX, bringing up a Jolteon, and he'll be able to knock out either one, and he wins on turn 3 of time. That is insane, guys. That was a crazy game, and once again, you can see why Salamence is such a strong card in this Volcanion EX deck. And Alex will take the game. Advance to top 8, which is fantastic. Congratulations. Josh should have a very, very cool deck with Raichu and Rayquaza and stuff like that. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. We have one more round of Swiss. On the other match, there is 2 matches always being recorded. Thanks to TNLG. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty. Bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty. Bye.